defense. Detman has been one reason for that improvement, and Orlando has chose to go defense to start as opposed to offense. And we'll see how the Bucks adjust to keeping Detman, hopefully in pick and roll. 12 minutes left in the first quarter, but he's shaking it off.
Chris Middleton, yes sir, smooth from Pachulia. The Bucks working well off the elbow pass that time by Zaza.
I like the fact that Middleton just kept coming, and he called his defender trailing. Zaza said a good pick, Jim. He got him open for the nice jump shot.
Tobias Harris knows his way around this gym. He had 26 in game one against the Bucks. A game won by Orlando, 101-85. And the Bucks came back and won game two, 115-101. Chris Middleton has 4 quick points tonight. The game in Orlando, the second time, very critical because it ended a 17-game road losing streak in the Magic City.
Yeah, it was a big confidence builder for the Bucks, and Oladipo cannot guard Chris Middleton
precipitously. However, he's been very effective.
He really has, but I do think it's a big deal, Jim, because it just shows he's probably not attacking the offensive glass as much.
His words rang true for Giannis. We saw the return of the Giannis mean face. It was definitely a great game for Giannis.
He should probably do that every night, Sophia.
It might help. It might help the results that he got on the court.
Tobias Harris pulls up and hits a three-pointer over Ilyasova. Have to get the hand up on that.
You really do, and remember, Tobias will make and take three-point shots if he gets in the rhythm. You want to make him play in the crowd as much as possible, and that is what you do not want to do when you've been out, is make difficult plays.
Tobias Harris can jam, grabs his hand.
When extended, that is an offensive foul.
Second on Tobias. He tells James Borrego, his new coach, he's all right. Kyler Williams takes it in.
Now this is where the pace will catch up right here.
Dedmon, nice move against Miles Plumlee.
Oladipo, we see what happens if you don't contain him, keep him off the baseline middle, he can make plays. He's led the team in assists a number of times. 17 times I think he's led the team in assists, so he can pass the basketball.
Giannis muscles, and it's Ersan to follow.
Well, Giannis is in a position to get layups or open jump shots.
That gives Milwaukee a 22-20 lead. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Bucks have hit half of their shots. Elfrid Payton drives the baseline for a two-handed stuff. Payton played at Louisiana Lafayette. You played against another first-round pick from Louisiana Lafayette. That is a 3, Tyler Ennis. There have only been 3 picked in the first round out of that school. Andrew Toney, whom you know well.
Don't say that name. I still get chills and start shaking in my boots.
Yeah, you don't like that. He was tough on you, wasn't he?
Oh, he was tough on.
He was tough on everybody.
Everybody was certainly tough on me. Hard to guard.
Oladipo, and the other first-round pick from Louisiana Lafayette, Kevin Brooks.
No, I don't know. He doesn't give me chills because I didn't play against him.
Jared Dudley. All right. Let that start something for him. He was 1 for 2 the other night. Came in and hit his first jump shot just like that, and then late in the game got caught on an air ball. Well, he's been struggling.
Jim, if the Bucks can defend here and rebound, they have enough shooters on the court to maybe put some distance.
You know what? I like this kid, Payton.
120 points and mostly pick and roll defense penetration.
Chris Middleton, 3 for 3.
A little bit more control necessary by the Milwaukee Bucks.
Early in the game, the Bucks were hitting 50% of their shots, allowing 40 as Channing Frye hits a 3. Orlando leading by 3, 6:39 in the second quarter. Great position, deep. Pachulia and Middleton. Middleton had run to the left corner. Ersan was halfway down the right side. Payton takes it in. So you didn't like that, did you?
No. You see the difference between Payton. When he got the ball in transition, he made something happen in the paint. That time, Carter Williams conceded the defender position and did not get to the paint. And that's what you want to do in transition as much as possible.
Ilyasova from Middleton working well in the right corner. 8 points for Ersan. The Bucks have a 3-point lead.
Good job by Mayo on the post with Tobias Harris. Tobias is, as you know, an extremely good post player.
That's Pachulia, so and one for Nick Vucevic. Vucevic has 8 points and 8 rebounds.
The Vuce, he can really spin, and he wants. Every player has a tendency, and sometimes from your shoulders across court, the lane, the likelihood of something bad happening increases, and we saw that time. O.J. Mayo, 2 turnovers.
Beautiful pass by Carter Williams. Mayo
What's about the Milwaukee Bucks? Good rotation, double teams. They kept the ball out of the paint and made the player shoot a late contested jump shot.
2 minutes remaining in the second. Great pass on a deep catch by Middleton. He has 13 points.
Other than a stop right here.
Pretty good execution late on the shot clock. Excellent execution off a jump ball. Just didn't work. Dumped in by Tobias Harris for Dedmon. And now out to Oladipo. Bucks have the middle covered, so that forces a jump shot from the perimeter, and Tobias Harris can hit those.
He's ready to go in the ball game. He said, I could be the person that can give us that little spark that we need to take over this ball game.
Those papers are slippery. Chris Middleton, 20 points.
And a good read
where the Bucks have to tighten things up. Trailing by 6. It's Orlando's biggest lead. The Bucks have had a 5-point lead in this game. Vucevic. And he did that without his hands up. He's still learning to play every possession with his hands up defensively. Some teams require it, as they do here in Milwaukee. Some not so much. He'll learn. Carter Williams to the rack.
And that is the move I was waiting for him to make. Take that extra step. Not necessarily extra dribble, extra step. Get in the paint. Use your size to get to the basket.
Not quite as explosive a line as he had the other night, but still fairly solid. That's a dump down. Ersan Ilyasova denies Aaron Gordon.
9 tied or leading going into the fourth quarter. They're 5 and 35 when they're behind, and their top scoring quarter is the fourth quarter. So the Bucks are not out of it, out of the woods. They have to continue to play at a high level, and they need to score points this quarter because Orlando will.
Aaron Gordon. Orlando is plus 1.9 in the fourth quarter. That is second in the league to the Clippers, but it's second down a bit. The Clippers at plus 4.6. That's a big drop off from 1 to 2.
We know the Clippers, they have a player named Jamal Crawford.
That's a 3 from the corner. Middleton.
On Payton, we're seeing the size and experience. Even when Payton gets in the paint, he's having to struggle to get the shot off a bigger player.
Chris Middleton has 25.
Hard because he can create space, and he has size, and he has, Jim, what we call confidence.
Henson. His first field goal of the night. And the Bucks lead by 5. They're on a 15-2 run. So we'll see how Orlando fares in this fourth quarter. 79-74.
Small. Right. This shows you the size difference of a Chris Johnson or a Carter Williams in a smaller point guard. Huge difference.
Chris Johnson has shown a very high motor since he came to the Bucks for this 10-day contract. Tyler Ennis got 2 of the 3 back.
What a shot by Tyler Ennis.
Be moving ahead into 15-16. Playoff run coming up, it would appear. Jump in early. Henson from Dudley.
Good basketball by the Milwaukee Bucks, Jim, when we look over.
Flying in the air and hit Henson. No whistle on that end either. Vucevic at the free throw line, rumbling, stumbling, scoring.
That was so nice of a play by Ennis to keep
for 12. He hit his first 5 shots in the game, but has missed his last 7.
The Bucks are really missing the play where they set the pin down and the slip is opened by the big guy. We'll cover that maybe later in the ball game.
Oh, Pachulia had good low post position, wide open on the left side. Giannis didn't see him, didn't give it to him, but he looked at me and he said, that was close. He said, but he was calling timeout. Tobias Harris off the glass.
That was too good by Tobias Harris. A miscommunication play, lucky break by the Milwaukee Bucks. You want to try to keep the ball in number 22's hands as much as possible. Let him make a play.
They try to clear out for him. Now they do. Pull up. Pachulia. He's done that all season long.
He really has a knack for either diving on the basketball, Jim, or tipping the ball out to preserve the possession.
You know what? They buy 24 with about 40 seconds left. That's huge when you have the lead. Middleton drives on Payton. Has to pick up the dribble. Pachulia. Watch the shot clock now. It's down to 3. Zaza, handoff, and they get the stuff from Giannis. 19.9 remaining. Giannis with the jam, and the Bucks lead 95-91, less than 20 seconds.
Make them use shot clock, which the Bucks are doing here.
Tyler Williams throws the hand up the length defensively, and the Bucks will beat Orlando, taking the second victory out of this 3-game set. These